Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here with everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the 15th episode of Dororo. And first off, I want to say, because I'm already seeing this all over Twitter and Reddit, people are like complaining about this episode in terms of the animation. I'm really excited for this episode, not only because of the events, currently we're getting into with like Samame and all of that, but Osamu Kobayashi is actually going to be directing and storyboarding this episode, which yeah, it's going to look probably a little different in some parts than maybe what we're used to with Dororo, and people are gonna put that off as, oh, like the animation looks like crap, or why is the animation drastically dropping. I already know people are going to be saying that. I've already saw people saying that, like on Twitter and whatnot. But if you guys have watched Gurren Lagann, my freaking favorite series of all time, episode 4 uh, from Gurren Lagann, Osamu Kobayashi was actually the man behind that episode in directing. I believe he storyboarded that episode as well. And man, I like people are just jumping the gun with it, and putting it off as just like a drastic dip in animation and all of that. But it's his own unique style that's kind of to him, right? And we see that obviously in Gurren Lagann episode 4. Also, he's done work in Shippuden, I believe. I think he was behind a whole arc in Naruto Shippuden. But I mean, Beck, Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. Really, the big one that I know is Gurren Lagann because I mean it's like my favorite series of all time. But I really am excited to get into this episode and see what he has for us in terms of the animation with this episode because I love his style. I think it's really cute. Honestly, I think it's adorable. I like it. So I'm excited to see what we'll have with this episode of Dororo in terms of that aspect, but also the content with Sabame and these children, which he's like feeding a moth girl or something. I guess he's maybe feeding her with real children which that whole lightning striking the house and killing the children, killing everyone in it sounds like a bunch of BS to me. So we'll see what we have with this episode. Probably will conclude this part in this episode. I would say we were saying in the previous episode this will probably be like a two episode, a two-parter, or whatever you'd want to say. So yeah, we're gonna hop right into this 15th episode, everyone, and see what we got. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get into it in three, two, one, play. Jormungand, I wanted to get to it yesterday. I had to work yesterday, also Easter. I'm gonna hopefully put it out today, sometime today. And if you can't really tell my voice, if my voice sounds a little different, I am a little under the weather. My family, them up there, them people up there got me a little sick. So dude, just this man's eyes and his whole look is just. Now this girl with him is not. I don't think it's the same girl we saw turn into like the moth or whatever in the previous episode. I think Dororo's trying to like get something out of him right there because of the whole like the caterpillar thing and like him sleeping so well last night and all of that. Like they're making him feel comfortable. They're making him feel at home. But see the red streaks around this man, like. I won't let the demons go free. I'm keeping my eye on him. There's something up with him. I like that Dororo. I respect that kind of thought. That thinking, right? Like, don't judge a book by its cover. But I mean, you see this man. Yaki also could see like the red streaks around him and all that too, and whatnot. So it's, I like that. Don't judge a book by its cover. But you see this man. Like, come on now, come on now, and just a lot of the story just sounds really odd and doesn't add up to me. I don't know. And this full song came out, by the way. I think, yeah. I saw it on YouTube yesterday, like the full song. I don't know if you could actually like buy it yet, but it might have leaked from somewhere or it actually released. I'm assuming it actually released like the full song. Here we go. The story of the scene from hell. Oh, great. Jeez, man. So these people are pretty cheerful. They're pretty motivated. Like they seem like some generally good people. Like like Sabami was saying. Like this village is peaceful. Like that's what we want here. That's what we have here. Like all the people are really. That's what it seems like. Like yeah. Like it's just any other. Yeah, I mean we've saw villages that aren't really that good. The conditions and all that, and the morale, but this does seem like a pretty normal village. See, like how those blobs are like in like the villagers, they look like blobs in the background working. Like that's Kobayashi's style. Like that's just how he does his his work, man. It's his own thing that he has that's unique to him as a animator and just a director in general. Which I love it. Aw. Dang. Kid can't hear about this. So that those children from the orphanage were fed to this moth girl or whatever, or he's taking children just in general and feeding them to this moth girl. Then, ooh, ooh, oh shit. They definitely heard him talking about the temple. Yeah, that Sabame is definitely not all they think he is. Which maybe it seems like the villagers, they probably know something, or they're in on it together, or I don't. it seems like a very similar case to Hyaki's father. To me, Hyaki said he was gonna keep an eye on him, literally, like a close eye on him. See now, like that, like Hyaki running right there. I'm not saying the episode was gonna be perfectly animated because that right there, that was kind of. Am I gonna make a big deal out of it though? No. I have a full view of the village from here. So he knew he's. This is where him and was this the same place him and the moth girl were standing? It doesn't really look like it, but that's what I would assume. A lot of fishy things about this. Yeah, Dororo noticed that how like awkward it got after she brought up the temple. A lot of rice. Holy yeah, a ton of rice. What'd you stumble upon? Oh, wow. Really? I kind of don't want to see what's. Oh. Oh shit. To protect the village, you know too much. You stumbled across something you probably shouldn't have. Like, they too are my people. He's saying that, everyone, the humans, the ghouls. Like, so he's saying literally, like, this village is everything. Like all, like, no matter what comes with it or what's in it. Oh shit. That it. And Yaki and Dororo being separated right now, also not a good thing. I could have said that from the beginning, but just them splitting up like this, man. If it was to protect the. Yeah. So it's very similar to Yaki's dad. Like, that's literally what this reminds me of. But in return, they. Okay, so that was the same girl then that turned into the moth. I guess she didn't really look the same to me. I wasn't really sure. Ugh. How like far does this go down here though? Like how? Because Dororo seems like he's been or she has been running for like ever. And there's freaking bones down here, skeletons of probably kids, people. Oh, it's the freaking baby monster thing or whatever the heck it is. We don't know what it is. It's like protecting. Yeah, it's like protecting these skeletons or these bones. Oh no, this so this thing is made up of all the like the kids? Aww. Lightning my ass. Lightning my ass, dude. Once again, we gotta see something like this, man. This is just like deja vu, like with Mio and in the kids, man. Aww. So that man, that weird monster, whatever the heck it is, was made up of all those kids, like souls essentially, or yeah. Damn. We're not really seeing what's going on, but oh, figured he was slicing something, but damn. See you, Sabame. Jeez. Oh, sheesh. Oh my god. What the hell? That was like intentional. Literally just freaking suicide moth. Jeez. Yeah, they were all in it together. But is he really? Is Hyaki really listening? Because all probably wants to do right now is kill the demons. The whole village is burning down now. Now the villagers are fighting amongst themselves again. That was his leg. That was his leg that just snapped, was it not? So sudden, but yeah, that was his leg. Wait, is Dororo not with him? Wait, what just happened? Dororo was right there. Haki breaks his leg, and now all of a sudden Haki's on a boat. I guess Dororo stayed behind? He left. Guess he's letting Haki do this himself. I mean, Dororo really can't do much, but the way it kind of skipped to this or got to this was really odd. Yo. Jeez. Feels like things are moving like really quickly, don't they? Oh, is he getting something? Oh, his spine? You're telling me this man Jukai made him a prosthetic spine? This man Jukai is something else. This man had I did not think that was gonna be one of the things that he would get back, like a spine. I like what the heck? This man Jukai made him a prosthetic spine. Yeah, is that really the right thing? Hyaki doesn't think about stuff like that, but Dororo, on the other hand, does. Like, doesn't want to see Hyaki go down this path, right? Like, Sawamaro with his one eye, trying to get the hang of that. So Dororo just let him keep going, didn't even follow him. So wait. Well, so now they're separated again. Are you? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Get away, Dororo, run, or there's not actually much he can do in that situation, especially with all of them being on horseback. He's not with Hyaki. A lot of that happened so freaking like suddenly, though. You know what I'm saying, man? Like the pacing was kind of odd there at the end. I don't know if you guys would agree with that, but I don't know the way that end tail end of the episode was put together was really really weird to me. So we learned, which we figured there was something going on. Like it wasn't just lightning. You know, we learned what was happening with the village and all that with Sabame and the villagers and the deal that was kind of made between them and the ghouls and all that. Um, and now look what's happened to them as a result. Would you say that's kind of what they deserved, or? But what about the innocent villagers that were there that had no foot in, like those children, or like, see, there was a lot of those villagers that didn't have a play in what happened with those children to ensure that the village was prosperous and was peaceful and all of that, right? So now they're without food, without shelter. So a part of me wants to say, well, that's what some of those, that's what Sabame and some of those villagers deserve. Not all of them, but some of them. Also, we saw Hyaki like get his spine back, I guess, which means that Jukai made him a prosthetic spine, and it looked like it was like of like cans, like steel cans and like string. So this whole time, Hyaki's been walking around and fighting and whatnot with cans and in string for his vertebrae or for his spine. Like, this man Jukai is a legend. This man can make anything work, dude. Like what? When Sabame committed suicide, that part was sad. I mean, I don't really consider that sad, honestly, in my opinion. I don't know. This situation really reminds me of the situation with Hyaki's dad and what he's done with his land. Um, I wouldn't say it's as bad, but it's still pretty bad. And part of me, says that it's kind of what they get, especially those village, him and the villagers that were in on killing the, we saw the nun killed, we saw, the whole thing set on fire, the children killed. Like I don't know why, um, I don't know why that whole thing like, I don't know why that would be sad, honestly. Those definitely weren't cans, and then what were they? Okay, I'm sorry. They looked like cans to me. That's just what I'm saying. It looked like. What was it? Not really in the mood to go back and look, honestly. They're like, I don't know. What are they? What would you describe? What are those? They look like the things you roll up like yarn or something, but it's definitely string and some kind of roll of something. Yeah, Sorry. Um, but yeah, this is a good episode. I already know people are gonna complain about the animation and all that and whatnot. This is Kobayashi's style. This is Kobayashi's style. It was on full display here in the episode. The blobs in the background. Yeah, now granted, was the animation perfect? No, it was not. But I already know people are going to be complaining about this and talking shit about it, saying, "Oh, it's such a decrease in the animation." There were some bits like Hyaki running, Dororo like running, like some little bits like that. That were kind of off. Yeah, wasn't perfect. But for the most part, I actually really I like Kobayashi's style. I know a lot of people don't like it apparently. But I like what we had with that in terms of that aspect in this episode, honestly, man. But yeah, the pacing in the direction towards the end of the episode was definitely a little odd, a little off, like we talked about. Um, so yeah, this episode was directed by Osamu Kobayashi, director of Beck. He also directed the and storyboarded the first ED for Dororo, which is a beautiful ED. His work is good. I like his work. I know a lot of people apparently don't, like I said, but I like his work, and I like what he did on this episode. Um, yeah, it was like some kind of wood or it's kind of hard to tell what exactly it was. It looked like something like you rolled up like yarn in or something, or like those like little wooden rolls or something. Yeah, something like that. But either way, for Jukai to put something together like that for a spine, with string and whatever material that was, is still really crazy, is it not? Sorry if I like, I wasn't. I'm not really mad if I like. I don't know if I like snapped at you or something, Hotaru. I'm just like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really not feeling that good. Yeah, this is a solid episode, I would say. Towards the end, it did get a little weird, with the way, especially like how they randomly showed Tahomaru like for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds maybe, and then like how they were like kind of skipping around. It was like Dororo, like from the beginning, Dororo and Haki were separated with this whole situation. They came back together, then they were split, then they came back together, and then they were split again. As we saw at the end of the episode, it was just really odd in how they were skipping around with that. The fight between Hyaki and that moth was like snap of a finger. So yeah, the direction, the pacing towards the end of the episode was a little odd, but overall, it you know, wasn't that bad of an episode. But now, Hyaki was so caught up in, not my concern, not my concern, not my concern, right? Like demons, 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 that he forgot Dororo wasn't with them, and now Dororo's in a shitty ass position, without Hyaki. So yeah, this is bad. This is even bad, worse than what we just had, honestly, because obviously they're after the gold, or Itachi has learned of the gold or the treasure or whatever, and now has found Dororo for the map. So yeah, not good, not good. We'll see what we have with this in the next episode, though. Let me know what you all thought of this episode of Dororo. If you guys did enjoy the video, the stream, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out, y'all.